Did you know that some of the richest royal families on earth aren't the ones you hear about in the Western media? While the British royal family often takes center stage, there are powerful dynasties from the Middle East and Asia that hold staggering fortunes, and they've flown under the radar for many of us. But how do these lesser-known families compare to the iconic ones we all know? What if I told you some of them have accumulated wealth far beyond anything most could imagine, with assets ranging from oil and gas empires to massive investment portfolios? In this video, we'll dive into the world of these royals whose fortunes remain a well-guarded secret. Stay tuned to discover the 8 wealthiest royal families you've likely never heard of and learn what makes them so incredibly rich. Let's get started. 1. House of Saud, Saudi Arabia. The House of Saud is the epitome of wealth. With an estimated fortune of over $1.4 trillion, it stands as the wealthiest royal family in the world. Built on decades of oil revenue, the Saudi royal family's fortune is tied to the kingdom's vast reserves of petroleum and natural gas. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. The House of Saud also controls significant assets in luxury real estate, art collections, and investments across various industries globally. This family's wealth has allowed them to live in the lap of luxury, from owning palatial estates to controlling global oil production. The 15,000 members of the family don't just enjoy the profits of their oil empire. They've expanded their wealth through an ever-growing portfolio of investments and high-end acquisitions. They are among the most powerful and influential families globally, with a vast network of business ventures and global ties. Despite their immense wealth, they remain relatively discreet and focused on their private affairs, maintaining an air of mystery around their true wealth. 2. Al Sabah family, Kuwait. For over 250 years, the Al Sabah family has ruled Kuwait, and they've accumulated a wealth estimated at $360 billion. While they may not be as publicly recognized as some of their counterparts, their influence and fortune are nothing short of astounding. The Al Sabah family's wealth is deeply connected to Kuwait's oil reserves, but it doesn't stop there. Much of their fortune is tied to extensive investments in U.S. blue-chip companies and real estate, which has allowed them to diversify their wealth across industries. Over the years, they've invested heavily in some of the world's most prestigious assets, from luxury properties to global corporations. Their portfolio of investments continues to grow, positioning them as one of the richest and most powerful families in the Middle East. Despite their massive wealth, they have remained relatively low-key, keeping a tight grip on their finances and maintaining their influence behind the scenes. 3. Al Thani family, Qatar. The Al Thani family controls Qatar's sovereign wealth fund, one of the largest in the world, and their fortune is estimated to be around $335 billion. The family's wealth is spread across a range of investments, including iconic properties like the Shard skyscraper in London, Harrods department store, and stakes in major global companies like Volkswagen and Barclays. The Al Thani family's wealth comes primarily from Qatar's vast natural gas reserves, but their global investments are what truly set them apart. By carefully managing their wealth, they've been able to secure long-term financial prosperity for generations to come. The family's influence extends far beyond the borders of Qatar, with investments in high-profile businesses and assets across the globe. As one of the wealthiest and most powerful families in the world, their global reach is undeniable, and they continue to expand their wealth and influence with each passing year. 4. Al Nahyan family, Abu Dhabi, UAE. The Al Nahyan family is the ruling family of Abu Dhabi, the capital of the United Arab Emirates, UAE, and their wealth is estimated to be between $150 billion to $300 billion. The family's fortune is primarily tied to the UAE's vast oil reserves, but they also hold substantial assets through the Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, ADIA, which manages one of the largest sovereign wealth funds globally. What makes the Al Nahyan family's wealth unique is their ability to leverage their oil wealth into long-term investments in global markets, including luxury real estate, financial institutions, and high-profile companies worldwide. Their most famous asset is the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world, located in Dubai. Beyond real estate, the family has diversified into a range of industries, ensuring their wealth remains secure and continues to grow. The family's influence extends beyond business, as they are also known for their philanthropic endeavors and political clout in the Middle East. 5. Chakri Dynasty, Thailand. The Chakri dynasty, led by King Maha Vajiralongkorn, is one of the oldest royal families in Asia, with wealth estimated at $30 to $60 billion. Their fortune is primarily derived from the Crown Property Bureau, which manages the family's vast holdings in real estate, banking, and other assets. The Chakri family's wealth has grown significantly over the years, thanks to the management of investments in Thai businesses and real estate. King Vajiralongkorn himself is considered one of the wealthiest individual royals, with a fortune that includes vast land holdings, luxury real estate, and investments in some of Thailand's largest companies. The Chakri family is highly influential in Thailand's politics and economy, with close ties to the country's business elite. Despite their immense wealth, the family has often faced public scrutiny and criticism, but their control over Thailand's financial landscape remains unchallenged. 6. House of Bolkiah, Brunei. The House of Bolkiah, led by Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, is not just one of the wealthiest royal families in Asia, but also one of the wealthiest in the world, with a fortune that is estimated to exceed $28 billion. The family's wealth is primarily driven by Brunei's vast reserves of oil and natural gas, which have allowed them to maintain an opulent lifestyle and build an impressive fortune that spans multiple generations. The Sultan's personal wealth is legendary, with private jets, luxury cars, and multiple palatial estates in different parts of the world. One of the most famous displays of the family's wealth was the Sultan's wedding in 1992, which cost an eye-watering $1 billion, a sum that highlighted their extravagant taste and penchant for luxury. In addition to their personal assets, the House of Bolkiah also owns vast assets tied to Brunei's oil industry, ensuring the family's immense wealth remains secure for the foreseeable future. Despite their grand fortune, the family maintains a low profile about their financial dealings, and much of their wealth is tied to private investments and luxury properties. However, their unyielding control over Brunei's oil industry guarantees their place among the richest and most powerful royal families in the world. 7. House of Maktoum, Dubai, UAE. The House of Maktoum, led by Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, is the ruling family of Dubai and is estimated to have a fortune of $18 billion. The family's wealth is closely tied to Dubai's real estate and tourism industries, with significant investments in luxury properties, hotels, and commercial ventures. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum is known for his ambitious vision for Dubai, transforming it into a global financial hub and luxury destination. The family has made significant investments in global companies and luxury brands, further expanding their wealth. They also own Dubai Holding, a conglomerate that controls a wide range of businesses in various sectors. Despite the family's wealth, Dubai's rapid growth and transformation are largely attributed to Sheikh Mohammed's leadership and vision for the city's future. 8. Alawite Dynasty, Morocco. The Alawite Dynasty, led by King Mohammed VI, is the ruling family of Morocco with an estimated fortune of $8.2 billion. Their wealth is primarily tied to the country's banking, mining, and agriculture sectors, with significant investments in key industries. The family also owns a substantial stake in Al Mada, a Moroccan holding company. King Mohammed VI has used his wealth and influence to modernize Morocco's economy, investing in infrastructure projects, industries, and real estate. Despite their relatively modest fortune compared to other royal families, the Alawite dynasty had a significant impact on Morocco's political and economic landscape. The family's wealth is also tied to their control over key sectors of the Moroccan economy, ensuring their continued influence in the country. There you have it, 8 of the wealthiest royal families in the world, many of which you may not have heard of before. From the oil-rich dynasties of the Middle East to the influential monarchies of Asia and Africa, these families control vast fortunes and have a significant impact on their respective countries and global markets. While they may not always make the headlines like the British royal family, their wealth and influence are undeniable. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share, and subscribe for more amazing content.